A Haitian gang leader is threatening civil war and genocide if the country's prime minister does not step down. Haiti has seen widespread gang violence over the last week, with attacks on prisons and even the international airport there in Port-au-Prince. The nation's Prime Minister Ariel Henry landed in Puerto Rico last night. He was in Kenya when violence first broke out. Henry and Kenya's president signed agreements last week to send Kenyan police officers to Haiti to take on the gangs. For more, we're going to bring in Jacqueline Charles. She's the Haiti and Caribbean correspondent for the Miami Herald. Jacqueline, thanks for your time today. Just bring us up to speed on the big picture of why gangs are taking issue with Ariel Henry. And I'm wondering if there's any indication as to who or what they want to replace him with.
Well, you're asking a very important question, and that's what everybody in the international community who have been following Haiti are asking. What we do know is that they are opposed to any outside international force. So the fact that this violence blew up while Ariel Henry was in Kenya signing what Kenyan President William Ruto says is the final step that's needed in order to begin that deployment is quite interesting in terms of the timing. What we've seen is that they have targeted key government infrastructures, not just the country's two largest prisons, where there was a prison break. More than 4,000 prisoners have escaped, including some notorious gang members. They've looted hospitals. They've looted banks. They've flown a drone over the presidential palace and saying that that's next. And meanwhile, Ariel Henry, who was trying to get back into the country on yesterday and trying to land in the Dominican Republic, he was not given clearance, so he had to go to Puerto Rico. And the Miami Herald today just broke an exclusive story that the U.S. is now pressuring him to step down.
The U.S., you're saying, the Miami Herald reporting, pressuring the Haitian prime minister to step down amid all this chaos and what seems like a destabilizing of security. Tell us more about his efforts to get back into the country. And I'm wondering, if he can't get back in and if the U.S. wants him to step down, who's in charge?
Well, so there is an acting prime minister who is the minister of finance who has been in charge while Henry was visiting Kenya and basically passing instructions. For instance, the 72-hour state of emergency and curfew that was put in. He was on his way from the U.S. to the Dominican Republic in a charter plane because the airports have been closed. And the gangs, as we know, they tried to take over the airport. There was a firefight the day before, and they basically thought that they would be allowed to land in the DR, which had given clearance, but 30 minutes before that plane was supposed to land, the Dominican Republic did not provide clearance, and they had to make a decision on where to go. That decision was to land in Puerto Rico. While he was en route to Puerto Rico, he was basically sent a proposal by the State Department that would call for setting up a new government structure in Haiti, handing power over to a transition government, including someone who would have presidential powers and that would name a new prime minister to replace him. He would remain as prime minister until either that individual has been named or this multinational security support mission arrived. And we still do not know when that deployment would happen because we're being told that Republicans in Congress are blocking the funding that's being requested by the Biden administration to get that operation off the ground.
So many layers to this, and meantime, so many Haitians, millions, are just trying to live their lives and go about their business. But we appreciate you giving us this comprehensive update. Jacqueline Charles, we appreciate your time today.
Thank you.